Welcome to Alpha Theory. Consider this your spoiler warning. I wanted to ask the question if it is possible for Whispers to have Riley's child. At the end of Season 1, we found out that the cause of Riley's life to spiral out of control and for her to get into a life of drugs was the death of her partner and child. We see her partner's death, so we can confirm that her partner did die. However, it shows her walking with her newborn baby in the cold. It is unclear whether or not her baby actually died, in my opinion, but she believes her child died and even had a burial for it. We know in Iceland, where Riley is from, there are research facilities for the BPO, the organization that Whispers is a part of that hunts Sense8s. We also know there are people in Iceland that Riley knew that were also Sense8s, that knew Riley was a Sense8, and one of them, like Yrsa, tried scaring Riley out of Iceland for her own safety. It is very possible that her child was found to be a Sense8 and taken by the BPO. We know that the BPO does not kill all Sense8s, only some of them. And we know some of the Sense8s are what is known as hunters, such as Whispers. It would make the most sense to train children to be the hunters, as Sense8s most likely would not want to retaliate against children, and nor can the children be held accountable for what they're trained to do. On top of that, children are more likely to believe the people that raise them, making them the easiest to manipulate soldiers. We know Whispers has a child, a young girl that is his daughter. We also know Riley's baby's name was Luna, which is a girl's name. Riley's child would probably be about the age of Whisper's child at this point. We also know, by what Jonas said, that Whispers is usually meticulous with his blockers, hinting at the point that maybe Whispers wanted Will to see something. And I think he wanted Will to see his daughter. I think it is very possible that Whispers, who is a master manipulator, might use his daughter, whether it is Riley's or not, to manipulate both Will and Riley. And given that Riley is very emotion-driven rather than reason-driven, that would be a very easy thing to manipulate her. And given that Will normally follows reason, except when it comes to Riley, because he wants what's best for her since he cares about her, would leave him very manipulated if it turns out to be Riley's child also. Let me know what your thoughts on this are. If you think it is possible for Riley's child to be alive, and if it is possible that Whisper's daughter is Riley's child. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you liked my theory and you would like to see more theory and review videos on Sense8 or other shows.